This base has seen better days. Fear not. I don't suggest this device is lying about the existence of life.
Why are we even entertaining the idea? What if it could be something dangerous? We're not cut out for this.
If this device shows that there are humanoids trapped on this planet, this could be more people from our Earth. I'm not going to neglect a cry for help.
I know this is in relation to your family, but you don't have anything to atone for.
I know I don't, but leaving people behind leaves a foul taste in my mouth. Besides, our people spread out across this region of the universe. It would be nice to see how people from our Earth are adjusting. We don't want to startle them.
I don't know if approaching them in a stealthy manner is the way to go about...
I'm aware, but they might not be expecting to be saved. So, we approach cautiously just in case, and we'll make ourselves known.
Wait. I see someone in the distance. They're on the floor.
Hello? Are you okay? If you're injured or vulnerable in any way, me and my team can help assist you. Hello?
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Fascinating.
Conversion process corrupt.
Again, what the hell is that? That thing looks monstrous.
We shouldn't judge. We may have stumbled into the natives of this planet.
You said your stupid device detected humans on this planet.
Humanoids. And judging by this poor soul, it looks humanoid. Of course, with more going for it. But the structure, the exposed head, definitely human.
What the? It's another one of those things! How the hell did they jump out that quickly?
It's okay. Hello. I'm sorry if we disturbed your home, and please don't mistake your friend's death to be of our doing. We mean you no harm. We're here to help if you need it. Sorry, what do we refer to you as?
We are the Risers. The last of the Risers.
Liam Catterson and Cassandra Haswell in The Catterson Chronicles, Series 5, Episode 5, The Last of the Risers, written by Liam Catterson.
Hey, so, what's on the menu today?
I don't know. Maybe a little slice of death, maybe?
For crying out loud.
Whoa, what's with that reaction? Most people would sigh beautifully at the presence of me.
Yeah, well, I'm not most people. Where's Liam?
I killed him.
Where's Liam?
Oh, he's busy being dead.
Look, I'll give you a heads up. Any toleration Liam has for you, you won't get that from me.
Okay, shall we compare kill counts? If I were to take a stab, I'm guessing that you're at a big goose egg. Meanwhile, Jack, pack it in. Oh, he's alive! Sorry, I was gone. I was just updating some wirings. Even though that my sister is carrying the workload, gathering people from across the multiverse, this crisis is going to most likely take place across the multiverse. So, I've got to be prepared.
Yeah, well, at least warn me next time, so I don't have to run into this arsehole.
Sorry. But if I am the asshole, who's the judgmental bitch not giving me a chance?
Oh, I'll show you about chances.
Right! You! Cut it out! You are not impressive. And the next time you work your ticket against Hannah, I'll force your regeneration to happen. You do know what that means, right? I'll be, invincible for the next 12 hours. Now, do you really want that, brother? Cut it out. Ugh. Killjoys. You are boring. And your new pet here is sensitive as hell. Oh, what did you do whilst I was away? It's always me! isn't it? Anything goes to hell, point the finger at Jack, why don't we? Rather than accept the fact that your ship stinks. Okay, I don't like what's happening, but the Orbis is pulling itself somewhere, latching onto an energy source. Multiversal energy? What?
Where are we going?
Well, get your summer clothes on. Triaxia, the planet of constant warmth. Ooh. Now, if I were to have a guess at where this energy source is stemming from, do you think that building is a good bet to place? Ah! Shocking discovery, I bet. Well, this is a pickle. The energy source is begging for our attention, and we have no way in.
So, can't just park the Orbis inside the base. Would be a bit convenient, and we'd not have to deal with this.
Well, I'm assuming that parking right next to this lovely force field, we are not allowed entry. However, I can try to find a way to bypass it. Sorry, you mentioned multiversal energy. Now, do you want to explain that one, given the fact our sister took it all? It's basically residue. It's a powerful source. You can siphon it all, like Lyra did, and the residue would remain. So, I'm guessing someone is trying to access the multiverse. It collected the residue surrounding the Orbis, and here we are.
I don't like the idea that there could be a connection to this energy source, and someone who's wanting to be very private about any potential visitors.
Oh, that's true, but it could be a plethora of meanings. Maybe we'll have escapees from affected universes of the crisis fighting their way here. Maybe their tear accidentally came about, no living source behind it.
Oh, maybe the worst case scenario has occurred for us, and we should be prepared for any occasion.
Ugh. Do you always go for the paranoid types, brother?
Maybe survival isn't a thing you seek, but it is for me. If trying to wake up tomorrow makes me paranoid, I guess I'm paranoid.
Well, see, I feel like the Orbis would have given a heads up if something sinister was trying to meddle with multiversal energy.
Right. So what's with the force field blocking off your ship?
Well, maybe a grumpy person investigating this energy source, wanting to tell us kids to get off their lawn. I mean, I haven't had the chance to get to know what this planet is best known for. Do you? How should I know? Do I look like a bloody tourist? See? Uncharted waters.
Yeah. Swim so far in said waters, that's how sharks attack.
I was kind of expecting you to show up. Trying to get through this force field seems like your expertise.
Yeah, seems like it's easier said than done, Jade. So, if you have any Jade! What are you doing here?
And lovely to see you too. To answer your question, my scanners alerted me that there was some presence of multiversal energy that was pinging from this planet. I take it that got to you too.
Bingo. And if I were to take a guess, you tried your luck getting through the force field to no avail. Though, once we get through, I wouldn't mind you tagging along. Lovely to see you again. As if things couldn't get any more agonizing. Well, I would leave you alone in my ship, but that would require a level of trust. Oh, that cuts deep, brother. Just like what I did to my last victim. After all we've been through.
Sorry, I'll address the elephant in the room. Whilst I'm acknowledging this is you from a future point in my time, not our first rodeo of course, since when are you and Jack travelling together?
Long story. Spoilers in regards to the future. But here's my question.
I have a question too. After you ask yours.
And I'll continue this trend by requesting my question to follow your new friend.
You are all driving me insane. What a groundbreaking achievement. Where are you based from in regards to the timeline? I don't wish to spoil anything, but let's just say I'm not only surprised to receive a little bit of help, but to also see this face again.
Well, let's just say all hell is about to break loose back home. Our people, the risers, tensions building.
Wait. No. That's a bit early. And that's impossible given if what I think you're implying towards is about to kickstart. So how?
And how is that, Jade? I'm sure we've seen Jade, unless there's another Jade you're not mentioning?
Not quite, but at the same time, you're right. It can just look a bit different at times, depending on whatever version of me you've met. Which, in my case, I'm very fortunate. This face has come about twice.
Wait. Hold on. Twice?
I'm guessing that's why you're very cautious in not spoiling anything. Didn't want to tell my first face that she's going to get a second chance to have a crack at this appearance again.
Hey, tips for the ill one here. I wouldn't mind knowing how you kept that pretty face of yours. I would love to look like me once again, once I do regenerate, that is. Which incarnation of Jade are you?
5. Are you feeling alright?
So, is exploiting the rule book a way to be patronizing to me, or what?
Oh. What rules do you subscribe to that isn't how to be the biggest arsehole in the universe?
I'm just so confused at this moment, but it's a distraction from the energy signature, something that cannot be left lingering in case the situation gets worse. We've done it! May as well get into the belly of the beast. Everyone in the Orbis, hope you don't mind hopping on board for a quick jump inside. Oh, we could go in guns blazing right now! Make the declaration that this is our business now, and anyone who gets in our way will be tossed aside like the trash they are. And if there's a dangerous presence inside the building, what then? We need to know of a place we can easily retreat to should things get out of hand. So Orbis, now. You're no fun! Ah, lovely! A computer panel. Maybe we'll get a good idea on where to go. Very fancy tech. Ooh. Now that's interesting. Obviously, our main target is as stated, but there's heavy activity in 2 zones. One that reaches for the left wing of this base, the other the right. Heavier activity pointing towards the right.
I hate to suggest it, but I think we should split up.
Oh no, Jade, really? We can make this work. No, you're right. We have no idea what we could be dealing with. And Jade, I'm sorry, but I might have to ask you to babysit Jack.
Seriously? It could have been an all-girls team whilst you handle Jack.
Oh, I wouldn't want you to take offence, but I wouldn't mind sticking alongside Liam. I still have some questions in regards to you, so rather be in the comfort zone. Especially in this depressing base.
Fair enough, but any trouble Jack causes, and he will die.
Yeah. I know the drill. Heard the song before. Keep up to date if I find anything interesting, which I guarantee I won't. Jade's not gonna forgive me for that. You sure you didn't want to team up with Jade?
Yeah, while she's most likely going to be okay as a person, given you can testify to that, I think I'd rather stick to your side. Especially with things as of recent.
It's okay to confide in me with these concerns.
It's not something I think I'm ready to talk about. But how the hell is she... Jade? I mean, you talked about incarnations and... She doesn't look like the Jade I remember on the interplanetary base.
Well, I guess this talk was going to come about eventually. You heard the term thrown around. Regeneration. So...
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, crap. Where do we hide?
Back to your office?
No, the voice is coming from behind us. There's a couple of paths, but I don't know which path the voice stems from.
I know there's people here. Please don't be startled. I don't aim to carry ill intent.
I mean... He... looks, innocent enough.
Well, you know about the famous quote based on appearances?
Yeah, I know. But wouldn't it be okay if we reached out to this person? I think if we're to deal with that multiversal surge, he most likely has a part to play. Bound to bump into him eventually.
Well, we'll just have to tread with caution. Hello! Hello! We're just looking to help.
I thought I heard something down here. Wait, are you both part of Temp? Because otherwise, how the hell did you both get in here?
Well, as much as lying would be my go-to, no. We bypassed the force field that was established because we noticed a spike of energy in relation to multiversal activity within this place.
What the... How are you able to know that?
Oh, scanners lit this place up like a Christmas tree. Listen, we've just met, but I want to assure you that we both mean no harm. We're just friendly like puppies, I guess.
Well, I hope so. Though, if you're worried about any hostility I might show, don't worry. Even though you're not allowed here and not allowed to break into this base, I'm sensing urgency and am willing to listen.
You're making it out as if we're following orders.
That I am. But they've bound me to secrecy. They value discretion.
Then at least give me information on the data's suggestion that multiversal energy is being tampered with here. And please, put aside any desire you may have to bring up discretion, because I want to know if I should be concerned about other forces invading this world or not.
Other forces invading? No, certainly not. That is not our intent. It's quite the opposite, actually.
What?
My employers are wanting to find other humans from across the different universes out there, as well as gather resources. They say it's the best chance of survival.
So, not human then? I'm gathering. Not exactly silencing my worries.
They are. Ish. Again, I'm not allowed to speak of them unless instructed.
Okay, question. How is what you're doing even possible? Accessing multiversal energy isn't like baking a cake. Granted, the walls between universes will have deteriorated, but it's still not a simple thing to breach into.
Well, that's where we are struggling. It's possible, I've seen it firsthand, but with the technology of my superiors, we are doing all we can.
You've seen it firsthand?
I am not from this universe. In fact, my Earth died out. We had to depart when the red skies emerged. Though the residents of my Earth, some of them were evacuated by these people. They loaded us in this red cylinder and made us go through this rift that, whilst unstable, led some of us to this universe.
Oh.
I got through, my family didn't. Still, I know it's possible, somehow.
Maybe if you allowed me to have a look at what you're working with, I might offer some solutions.
No offense, I'm not certain if I can be reluctant for you to help my situation find progress. It's not only a tricky task, but my superiors can be pretty agitated if there are delays.
Oh, give me the benefit of the doubt. I can be handy in fixing issues. My friend can even vouch for me. Just let me have a crack at it.
My superiors will have to keep their cool about this. Come on, just agree with what I'll have to say.
Bit risky, since he's being evasive about who he's working for. He said red cylinder. How does he not know you? Unless this is unrelated.
No. And a huge swarm of guilt has hit me with him talking about the loss of his family. The thing is, whilst I was on that Earth at the time, I wasn't around to escort the people from that Earth. Still, Best he doesn't associate the Orbis with me, otherwise things could get potentially dangerous.
Well, there's an issue with that. It's inside this base. Once he catches on the fact that you were involved, heads will roll.
Okay, so to establish rules, no funny business. The moment you screw me over, I'll see it coming and I'll knife you.
Singing my tune, eh? Look. I don't mind taking a break from Liam every now and again. And besides, having just recently danced with this face, I'm over the moon to have you alongside me. Though, Hannah would have been a better option. There, you and Liam could snug it out, and I could torment Hannah in ways that Liam would let her down.
Ugh, why the hell did he choose to have you travel with him? Brain damage. That's the only explanation.
Oh, have you considered the enemy of my enemy?
I'm sorry. Who would be the greater enemy to Liam than you? He hates your guts. You've both been at each other's throats since you were born.
Oh, sweet summer child. Do I tell you what's to come? Or should I tell you to hold on to your horsies?
Liam, I'm in the hangar area. Looks like people are working on part of a ship. Don't think we're under any concern.
Oh, we should introduce ourselves. I mean, what's the point in lurking? It's so boring.
Jack! Oh, I hate him.
Hello, lovelies. Don't mind me asking what you're working on. I'm a nosy Parker, you see.
Are you help? Oh, God.
Oh, far from that. But in this moment, I guess I can be. What's the problemo?
They're working us to the bone.
Oh, how I would weep if I cared. Oh, please tell this curious cat, though, what's the deal? I mean, working on a ship? Being so upset? Oh, life must be so crushing for you.
They demand, they rush us, and if we fail... Oh, so many people have turned.
Jack, don't dart off like that again.
Sorry, turned?
It's a nightmare. They get upgraded, so they say. That, or eliminated.
Young chap, who's they? Okay. Interesting tech, Darex. Who are your superiors, may I ask? This technology, it's worn down, and yet familiar.
Well, allow me to introduce them to you.
No!
Darex, who are these two strangers? Are they from East Wing?
Hannah, get back to the Orbis, now. Listen, my friend, she came here by mistake. Just let her go.
Who are they?
You've just described the Risers, of course. They're going to be still alive. Listen, I need you to tell me how many Risers monitor this section.
You can't beat them.
Oh, deluded. Can I let you in on a little secret between you and me? I may have bashed the heads of two Risers together, having their corpses fused. We might not be as vulnerable as you may believe.
How can I trust you?
Well, trusting him is a big mistake. He's not right in the head.
Hey!
But the alternative is allowing the Risers to subject you to torture. We have a ship. We can defeat the Risers if you put your trust into us. Or me.
2 on the ground, 2 above. It's always been the case.
Seems a bit small for a Riser platoon.
You are not going to like my plan. Oh, that depends if I do survive this, by the way.
Jack?
No, shh. Sometimes the insane brings forward the best ideas. I am going to tell them I am Liam. I mean, we look the same. They won't know who is who. That depends if my drama skills are as amazing as your hair.
You're not flattering me.
Shame. But all I need to do is distract them long enough to be Liam. You can rescue these simpletons out of here, and boom! These cybernetic abominations will be kicking themselves.
And what about you? They'll eliminate you on the spot once they've discovered the jig is up. No way they'll let their arch nemesis escape.
Trust the process. You know the beautiful thing about psychos like me? We're unpredictable, full of surprises. Come on, I've always wanted to pretend to be Liam, preferably to one of his companions, but this will do. I'll even give you a signal to go. Oh, and when you get back to the Orbis, bring those special arrows with you. You might be needing them against the Risers.
Your plan better work.
You mentioned this war, and these things, were the creatures you faced. They don't look ready for a fight. Except that one there.
Assuming that is the leader of this pack.
Leader, I'm aware of how you are wishing to access the different universes I have mentioned. This man claims to know how to access them.
Is what Darex saying genuine?
Why should I tell you?
Because you will face elimination if you fail to verify his statement.
Your friend here said that you're trying to breach into the multiverse to find other humans and gather resources. So let me ask you this. Is that two different sentences or the same thing?
That information is not of your concern.
If I have knowledge of multiversal access, I believe it is. See, you don't know what exists on the other side. But at the same time, I don't know what your true intent is.
Who is the female?
Not your concern.
We disagree. She will be eliminated if you keep resisting and do not help.
Liam?
I'm not doing this again. Please, just let her go.
Comply.
Fine! You're all going to be atomized, whatever the case. What you're doing is all for naught.
Is this some strategy you have in mind?
No, it's actually something that I want to stop. But the worst case scenario is so much worse. I know you're aware of the crisis, right?
Correct.
Good. So you know that if the crisis consumes everything, that includes the deadliest species in the universe, the Risers. So what is the hope that you have in surviving the crisis? What's your contingency?
We will eliminate the entity known as the Eternal.
There's that silly ideology that your race possesses an unethical, inhumane army with the unrealistic ideals. There is one thing, actually, that is throwing me off a little. Do you not know who I am?
Why should we?
Oh my god. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. You haven't the faintest idea on who I am. Huh. Now, why is that the case?
Continue with your objective or your friend will be eliminated.
Advantage me. Okay, I'll figure something out.
Liam? Got me crazy, but did you just imply that you'll help these lot?
For the first time in a long while, it's not just their decayed nature that gives me the upper hand. They don't even know who I am. Well, well, well. And just when I thought I made you idiots minced meat, you always have to survive.
Who are you?
Oh, come on! Yeah, the scar's a new one. You know who this is. Now, I have become proud of defeating you all time and time again, and I guess this is going to be another occasion. It's a rerun episode. Watch it so many times, and the story goes and ends the same. Now, I see you're using these lovely humans to repair your ship. What's the matter? Are you that incompetent that you can't do it yourselves?
These humans serve the risers. You will join them.
Like hell I will. Because you should know, this isn't going to end well for you lot. Now, let these people go, and maybe I won't humiliate you again. See, that's more like it!
Who are you?
Oh, come on! I haven't regenerated! Not yet, at least. It's me! Your biggest nuisance, the pain in the backside, known as Liam Catterson.
We have no history on a person going by that name.
What? And I thought you lot couldn't be any more brain damaged as it is. How can you not remember me?
We have no recorded history. You...
Well, Liam, whatever you've done to these imbeciles, consider me impressed.
I have to say, thank you so much. The Risers, they felt a bit lost.
I told you thanks. Darex, you don't know who the Risers are, do you?
They can be intimidating, but I made an agreement with them to help them out with whatever was their predicament, and they offered me a chance at survival by helping them.
It's not the way you think it is. Darex, I know these creatures. There's mainly two options when facing the Risers: to be converted to be like them, or elimination.
To be like... Come on, you're talking crazy.
Darex, you're from another Earth. No offense, but I think with me belonging to this universe, it gives me the upper hand. I have tangled with the Risers on numerous occasions. They are not to be trusted.
explain the purpose of the distraction.
Just instructing your friend here on what to do. May as well distribute some knowledge to others. So, Riser Leader, care to explain how you ended up here?
You are not permitted to ask questions. You obey.
Oh, I'm gonna play with fire here, but what does the name Liam Catterson mean to you?
I do not understand.
Something is very much wrong. How could you forget me?
Data is irrelevant. Work.
They really don't know who I am.
But why would they?
I told you before. Me and the Risers, we have a history. A deadly and bloodlust story.
One of two possibilities. This is pretty early in their timeline, or... judging by the state of all but one of them, maybe their cybernetic parts are knackered. Like, maybe they have a system to support them and it might have been damaged.
Oh, you never cease to amaze me. The thing is, though, this cannot be early because I've been there. I tried to avert the genesis of the Risers a while back, and plus, these Risers, despite having seen better days, look far more advanced than when I tried to prevent them from being created.
So, what's the play? They don't know who you are. Surely you've got a plan. Plus, allowing them to access the multiverse. Obviously, you're not going to let them go through with that.
Unless I do get this fixed. Oh. Okay, I have a genius idea. Might not want to say it out loud just in case, but I do have a plan. Just go along with me.
Look, I am concerned with what you are planning. They've been nothing but okay to me, and I imagine they will not take kindly with what you may be planning.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Darex. Darex Lerval.
Okay, Darex Lerval. What point of the Rises are my greatest enemy wasn't clear enough for you? They are an enemy for a reason.
Sure, but a bad guy can still view their opposition as the enemy.
Oh, come off it now. You're not seriously accusing us of being the villains. Look, I've not travelled with Liam that long, but I know villain is not the word I would use for him.
You even said it yourself, Darex. They were intimidating at first, like they wanted to make use of you. Guess what? That is still the case. You aligning with them, they don't see you as an ally. I promise you, if you stick by my side, I will get you and anyone else caught up in this mess away safely. No attempt to use you for anything. Oh, hey! You can leave the Orbis alone!
Hang on, that thing. I remember.
Oh no.
Who the hell does that belong to?
What is the meaning of this vessel? Readings are displaying abnormal energy readings. We believe that this may help us reach into the multiverse.
Darex, there is something you should know.
You! The nerve you have being here! Do you know how broken I became? My heartache stemmed from the fact that machine was able to bring me to this universe, but my family were not able to make this trip! This is all your fault!
What is the purpose of this machine?
Oh, that thing.
Darex, don't!
Oh, shut it. That will get you what you need. It's how I got from my universe to this one.
Not exactly, Darex.
I said shut it!
Scans indicate residual energy connected to the multiverse. Apply this machine to the gateway.
And he can help you out. That thing, it's his ship. Oh, and he's planning something against you. I don't know what, but he and that girl were plotting.
Is what Darex saying true?
Maybe it is. And whilst I am soaking in the idea that my greatest enemies have no clue who I am, you know the damage you have done to this universe. And that whatever my plan is, let's just say it is deserved.
You will use your vessel to allow the gate functionality. You will comply, or your friend will be eliminated.
Is this worth it, Darex? Selling your soul to the devil?
I'm sorry, but my anger is justified.
Is it? Look, I'm sorry that your Earth died as well as your family. I really am. I lost my Earth too. My girlfriend is gone! And you know what? Like with your Earth, Liam or myself do not place a target on my Earth. Instead of being the problem, we try to be the solution. This is an apocalypse, and we're all trying our best to fight against. You look him in the eye and dare challenge the idea that he wishes he could have done things differently.
You might process emotions in a certain way, but I'm sticking to what I feel, not just in hatred for your friend's failure, but also in assisting the Risers.
You do know that it's not going to only end badly for you, but for them as well. Because the Risers are not going to be able to take the fight against the Eternal.
Continue the work. You will check the progress on the shuttle. If we are close to operating the gates, we need to be within the completion of the shuttle. I obey.
Can I come too? I mean, I'm not doing anything special, and the people working on the shuttle are allies of mine.
You may.
So, do you have a plan cooked up to spoil their party?
Maybe I do. See, this is one of the reasons why I decided to keep my plans to myself. Anyone listening in would be detrimental to the plan. Jade? Jade, how's things?
Escorting some people from the base. Your brother is trying to either get himself killed or is serving as a great distraction for the people I've snagged from this base. What are you quiet for?
Why do you think? Listen, I need you to get to your Orbis. Park it where I was parked. And please tell me you have explosives.
Of course. Why so?
When you park your Orbis, you need to start planting near any riser activity around the east and west wings. You need to be quick.
Get off of me!
Work on the gate or she will be eliminated.
Fine. Couldn't give me a moment to get all my thoughts together, can you? Look, this will take some time, and I'm gonna need to use this, my neural unit. Perfectly fine against you, by the way. It's to create a connection between the gate and the power of the Orbis. Happy?
Once you have completed the pairing of your vessel and the gate, you will be responsible for restoring the risers and analyze our database to seek solutions on how to repair it.
But sometimes it's just best not to know a person.
You are information. You have established our awareness of your existence. However, we are unable to identify who you are. The risers will be 100%. We cannot allow loss of information to hinder us.
And once you have everything you've wanted to begin this journey of, well, suicide, what becomes of your Boy Scout Darex? You can't tell me that you've assured him survival if he cooperated and will stick by that word.
That is correct.
Okay. What does that mean? What is the idea of survival for Darex? Because I know you. And given how depleted you all are, it makes sense to what you will do once his purpose has expired. Alongside the rest of his squad, of course.
Riser form is an upgrade. He will find new life. He will be like the risers.
Oh. Well, that's alright then. You convert him to be one of your own, put him through that painful process so he can be alike to you. New life, right? It's okay though, his humanity, his family, that can be erased, right?
Correct.
Have you no emotion?
Correct. We have no feelings. We view emotions as a weakness.
So you're depraved. You don't give a shit about anyone but yourselves. You will always put your stupid race above your own.
You will be silent or face elimination.
For such fierce cybernetic abominations who turn off emotions, you're certainly allowing yourselves to be hurt over this human's wording.
Eliminate!
I'll take you all out right now. If you make a move to kill her. And I don't care if I have to regenerate by eliminating the risers. You touch her, you die.
Risers are not threatened by you.
You say that with no awareness on who I am. However, why don't we go down a trip to memory lane? The Universal War. Now surely that is something that rings some bells in that cybernetic head of yours. Now, how did things go down for the risers? The extra manpower, the adaptability to plans because I had to be a hindrance. Risers. Burning and dying. One by one. And I was there.
The events you have described are recognized. Your identity is still absent from our data banks.
I don't get it. Why am I the most dangerous enemy of the risers, the most absent memory in your data banks? Oh. Wait.
Liam, I've parked my Orbis inside the base. Going ahead with your plan. All the people I've nabbed should be safe. Jack is keeping the risers busy. Yeah, I know. That's concerning, right? Oh, shoot.
Halt!
That looks like another one of those vessels, just not red this time.
Report! I have identified a vessel similar to the one I...
What the hell? What did you just do?
Oh my word! People say thank you when a person saves them from a monster.
How was that riser a monster?
Oh, so gullible! Look, get inside the Orbis. You will be safer in there.
Are you working with Liam?
Is that an issue?
Yeah! He let my family die!
Who you're describing, that's rubbish. Liam doesn't let innocents die. Although, you barely know him.
Wait! They're bombs! You can't do this to the risers!
Right, I'm done with your need to help these monsters out. I'm sorry your family died. So is Liam. Do you think siding with the risers would be something they'd condone? I suggest if they are as good-natured as you make them out to be, you help me plant these bombs to blow these assholes up. Because guess what? No matter how great they've been to you, that will all turn around when they have no more use for you. I fought them. Liam has. Your bloody friends were acting as prisoners to them and I got them out of there. You had the chance to do something right.
Halt! What is the meaning of this interaction, Darex?
It's nothing, I swear. She approached me and tried to convince me that you will turn on me when you had no use for me anymore. And that's not true, is it?
Scans indicate that device is harmful. Why are you holding on to it?
I'm not. She can have it back. I didn't plan to conspire against you.
Our belief in your words are minimal.
No, look, I swear, anything you ask, I'll do. You've been grateful, so to buy your trust again, I'll do anything.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that.
In that case, you will become like us. You will surrender yourself to the riser kind.
I can't do that. I can't. Anything but that. Look, I value the fact you've been good to me, but what you're suggesting, I can't!
Then you will be eliminated!
No, please!
Damn it! He may have been stubborn, but still a damn shame.
Analysis concludes this is part of a trap. Eliminate the doppelganger.
Ah, well, took you long enough. Oh, and by the way, twin, get it right.
Eliminate.
So this is how Liam feels. Exciting!
You will be eliminated. You will face elimination.
What the hell? He didn't just drop the riser with his bare hands.
That's new. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Do you both want to try your luck against me, boys? I'd not like your chances given I've just minced your riser buddies' insides apart. And then there was one. Now, what is the procedure here onwards? Have I invoked fear in the risers? Oh, that would be delicious.
You will be
What is happening to me? Feels like I am Superman. Oh, Liam. Bad time to be you, my friend.
Jack, what the hell was that?
Well, I'd say your boyfriend couldn't do what I just did. Willing to trade sides?
You can't do that. Unless your body is starting to deteriorate. Oh. Right.
Whoa, what do you mean deteriorate? I haven't felt this alive in years! And Liam is going to be in quite for a shocker when I confront him.
Jack, I swear, I think what is happening to you is a side effect of the regeneration energy building up inside you.
Then why don't I just begin my process more often, right? That way, I can tear the whole system apart with my bare hands! Ah! Oh, is that heartburn?
Look, Liam can help you out.
I don't need his help! I need him dead!
Whatever happened to you travelling with him?
Oh, just because we're seeing eye to eye right now doesn't make us good. I will still laugh when he's dead. Oh! Ah! My ribs! Oh, it's like a slight drummer, using my ribs as their alternative instrument. Ah! Ah! Oh, you're calling out to me again, right?
Jack, stay put.
Oh, yeah, you've not seen this trick before, have you? Well, when you get back to your boyfriend, he'll understand. Ah. Take one more step closer and I'll make you a cripple, just like Tiny Tim. Now gotta dash. My druidy friend hates it when I keep him waiting for so long. Nice catching up though, Blondie!
Liam's going to kill me. Better get planting bombs here and there to where he's at.
Okay, everything should be hooked up. Now, I need to step inside my Orbis and start up the transfer, and we should be good. We'll take a few moments to kick in.
You will be accompanied by a riser to ensure safety for the risers.
I wouldn't suggest it. The Orbis doesn't like the risers. It's going to react badly if one of your lot steps inside.
We will see. Enter the vessel. Start the transfer.
Okay, hold on. My ship, my rules. Ish, you'd think some people would have respect for being inside another person's property. Now, before you get your wires in a twist, it's a DNA sequence. Needs to verify me as the user authorizing this transfer. Jade, pulling a trick from your book. I am transferring power to the gate, but it will open a breach that will vacuum them into the void. They are none the wiser. Get hurrying with the placement of the bombs, and myself and Hannah will quickly take off. Hannah?
Why the hell can I hear you in my head?
Orbis telepathic circuits. It's why you can also speak to me, but they cannot hear you. Now, when I come out the Orbis, I am handing you over some small detonators. Once the gate is active, the risers are going to get pulled into the void. It is essential that when the portal emerges, you rush into the Orbis as soon as possible. Now make sure you're as sly as a fox planting these devices, and that they are close to their equipment as possible. I'll get the gate area. No worries. Transfer is beginning. In a few moments, the fun can begin. Now, get out my Orbis!
Transfer has begun. You have designated an initial destination for us. We will be able to feed the energy from the gate to the shuttle, and will be able to navigate through every universe with ease.
And isn't that just rosy? Now do we get to sit on the sidelines and cheer you on as you begin your hopeless voyage?
Your services will no longer be required. You and and the girl will be eliminated.
How gracious of you. But you do know that I have the means to keep this thing stable. I'd recommend leaving me alive if you want to be on your merry way in one piece.
Explain.
Again, residual energy is being extracted from the Orbis to power this gate. Now, that isn't safe by any means. And because I can pilot my Orbis vessel, I will be able to balance out any risk of instability.
You will teach us how to control the ship.
In a short amount of time, yeah, that is a bit time-consuming.
Leader. Portal activity commencing. This is the victory of the Risers.
Liam? We good?
Yeah, we should be. Now, move in.
What have you done?
This was always destined to happen to your lot! I'm about to make the Risers extinct from creation, and you don't even know who brought about the final end of your kind.
We are being emergency. Stop.
Jade, if you've made it out, which I assume you have, hit that detonator button and destroy the gate. 3, 2, 1!
So they're all dead.
They are. I can't believe it. Although, this day does have some deja vu feel to it. I thought I destroyed them all once before. This feels different.
They'd still be alive for you. In my perspective. Ow!
Let go of me! Liam! Help!
You have destroyed all the Risers. Your friend shall be eliminated.
Wait! If you let her go, I'll volunteer my expertise in time travel for the Risers. Just let her go.
Why should I believe your claims?
Because Hannah's life means more to me than you can imagine. Am I willing to give up my ship? Yes. I am aware of the alternative, and I need her to live.
Your statement has been rejected. You will lose all you cherish. She will be eliminated.
No!
Hannah.
What is this? Malfunctioning systems. Registering time event. Collapse imminent.
Hannah, I've got you.
Cannot process information. Destruction of all life imminent.
What happened to the riser?
I think it's been corrupted. How? I have no idea. Pass me an arrow.
Calibrating. Alternative survival. Uncertain. We need to
You've survived for too long. Goodbye, Risers.
Felt like I blacked out for a second there.
Now they're all gone. For you, at least.
I should feel happy. But a piece is missing. Them not knowing who I was, it feels weird.
How did they not know who you were?
Time point. I think that's why they could remember Orcellians and any related events, but I was eliminated from their memory banks. Ripples were going to hit, I just didn't know when or where. Hannah, are you good?
I feel a bit queasy. Did that Riser sympathizer make it out alive?
I'm assuming we're talking about the same person. Someone who told me not to plant the bombs that would blow up the risers. They got to him.
Can't say I'm shocked, but still.
Wait, where did your annoying twin go? Is he...
He escaped. After dealing with the risers, this portal just opened up for him, and he made a run for it.
Oh, shocker.
You don't sound too surprised he found a way to escape.
Well, let's just say it wouldn't be the first time he's done this. But you said that he dealt with the risers. Now, my understanding about the portals that he uses to escape is that whenever he's in danger, he gets pulled through due to being in need for a future event.
That's the thing. He wasn't in danger. I mean, it was just me. And I did try to stop him from darting off.
Huh. Weird.
What's weirder is that he has some kind of super strength. Now, I don't know what has transpired between where Jack is in my timeline and to now, but he made those risers look weak. Yeah, I know they weren't as advanced as the leader was, but he easily disposed of them.
Okay, that is something I need to look into. Jack, what are you doing?
Well, my work here is done. Love to hang around, but I'm kind of busy at the moment. Though it was great catching up with you on another one of our wonderful adventures.
Before you go, I need you to hold on to this. I might need you at a later point, and it might be where you will meet a future face of yours.
Oh? You know I'd be happy to help you out, but what's the occasion?
Everything is coming to an end. Unless we could take the fight to this god called the Eternal. I need all the help I can get. And if I am correct, when the time comes, that will beep, and it will pull you to where I am located.
And here I thought this was an invitation to a date. Still, meeting a future face should be exciting. I guess that implies there is still something to look forward to. I'll be seeing you around, mister. And it was nice meeting you for the first time. Keep him out of trouble.
So, the whole thing about Jade looking different to the last time I saw her. I know it was a while ago, but there's a huge difference.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was going to explain it, but then we got interrupted. To explain Jade. Orcellians can change. Our faces, bodies, voice, everything. Regeneration, it's called. When we're dying, it's a cheat system kicking into place to prevent us from total death. That's how Jade looks different.
Huh. So, you can do that too?
I'm already going through it.
Wait, what?
You know how the Eternal and I faced off before? Well, she hit me with a deadly blast. She got very agitated about the prospect that she was losing when she should have been winning. And so a huge blast pierced through me. Now, we can hold back inevitability of change, though the longer you hold on to it, the more random side effects it can bring. Maybe that's why Jack had what Jade described. He's been going through the changes a bit longer than I have. He has to change soon, otherwise... Egg in a microwave.
Wait, he would explode?
Oh, most likely. It's not supposed to be suppressed, but Jack is always someone who never shies away from a fight. Even if it's against his own future.
But aren't you treading on hypocrisy? It's not supposed to be held in, but what are you doing exactly right now?
It's complicated to explain. But it's not the focus right now. Rather not think about that for the time being. I can't believe it. They're all dead. And they didn't even know who I was. I'm sorry, Hannah, for you to go through that experience.
Hey, not your fault. Now, I don't think seeing the enemies that you seemingly despise the most was on your wish list for me to get through, right?
It shouldn't have happened anyways. Yeah, granted we were pulled here, but I never wanted you to experience what they were like. And I guess they're all gone now. Good riddance.
I have something to say. I think I know why that riser decided to go berserk in its final moments. A harbinger inside me. I don't think they're awake. It's like they reacted in their sleep. Something gave them an indication that I was in danger. I think it gave that riser a look into what would happen in the crisis.
It did act scared, which, for a riser, that shouldn't happen. Unless they were subconsciously living the eradication of everything.
I can't be thankful. I know what the Harbinger did. It wasn't kindness. It was an effort to preserve me. I'm just scared. I don't want to be a puppet in this war.
Hannah, I'll make sure that you won't be that puppet. I'll find a way to banish the Harbinger for good. I don't know how yet, but I'll find a way, I promise.
I hope so. I hope so.
October? Not long now.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Just, bad signal. In the last of the Risers, Liam and Jack Catterson was played by Liam Catterson. Hannah Williams was played by Cassandra Haswell. Jade Coraxis was played by Heather Russell Kay. Darex was played by Sebastian Joe. Travis was played by Mike King. The Risers were played by Liam Catterson. The second part of Series 5 of the Catterson Chronicles returns in June.